Hey, it's the final day of 2014, and coincidentally, my final video of 2014, and I must be up to about, I don't know, about 365 videos by now, right? Anyway, I don't think it's that many. I don't know. Might be exaggerating just a tad, but with this tablet, boy, I really get like a whole panoramic of my whole room. My goodness gracious! Look at all those covers. Look at this studio filled with fabulous prizes. Look at this room with all those covers, and it's kind of a mixture. Boy, I can really get like the whole thing here. Look at that panorama. It's basically a mixture of all the covers that I put up on my wall back in the 80s from my Sports Illustrated subscription, and the music and the bands that I like, and it's kind of a mishmash of everything. It's just basically me in a way, And there's my mirror that I put all my... What I would do is, when I would go to a concert, they give out those stickers from like the radio stations and whatnot, I'd stick them on my mirror. And boy, sorry about that. Anyway, and then concert tickets. I had saved like all my ticket stubs from all the concerts I went to, and I don't know what happened to them. Somebody must have stolen them during the remodeling phase of this whole endeavor. Anyway, so that's basically. I couldn't do that with my old phone, like show all the stuff that I got on my wall, but I guess I can do it with this. But anyway, so that's that story there, and I said also, so the last day of the old year, and out with the old and in with the new, and last year it's funny, that I've done something, and I had like a video that I made about my New Year's. What do they call it? New Year's revolutions instead of resolutions. And so generally I don't watch these things. If I'm doing a character, I'll watch it because I think it's kind of, if I'm doing a character, I can kind of get into it. If it's just me just yapping about life's complexities, I'm not going to, homie, don't play that game. But so I was watching that, and boy, my face was out like this. It went like that, and my God. So, you can really tell by making these videos, I could tell, like, my God, And I thought I was fine at the time. Not that I wasn't fine mentally and whatever, but, boy, a few extra lbs there. So it is about, I guess, up to about, I think about 57 pounds, give or take, lighter than I was probably when I made that video. I do feel more bounce in my step and a little bit more lively, and with a lot more energy, and that was kind of the motive, because I was always feeling run down and whatnot, and basically I think what I was touching on back 365 days ago is basically staying on the straight and narrow, and trying to live life to the fullest, and I think I accomplished all that. My goals aren't monetary and career oriented. I know people are just totally obsessed with that stuff, but for me, I only live once, and I want to enjoy it while I'm here. And I know when I'm on my deathbed, I'm not going to give a shit about what was in my bank account, or what my station in life was, or what people thought of me. I'm just going to want to be happy with myself, and mission accomplished lately. I feel definitely in a great place, and a lot of that I attribute to what I wanted to touch on with this is the whole New Year's deal of going out and getting wasted and ringing in the new year with that whole mentality of just destroying yourself. And I had done that before, and I was thinking back to one year, I think about right close to about 25 years ago, so I was probably about early 20s, and we got to Faneuil Hall, me and a couple of my friends, and by the time we even got there, I think it was about whatever it was, 11 o'clock or whatever, and one of my friends was just so wasted that we just threw him in a cab and sent him home. All that work to get down, because we were taking the train downtown, and by the time we got there, we were all drinking on the train, and by the time we got there, and it was such a shame. And it's kind of ironic now, because he's a cop. So I guess he learned his lesson, and he'll be out there tonight stopping people from doing what he was doing that night. So I won't mention who he is. You don't need that. You don't need that that notoriety. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I look back on those days, and there were a lot of fun times, and I at the time I was having a great time. Now that with the wisdom of age and some perspective, that really I could have done without those good times, but they are what I was, and I turned the page on that whole what turned out to be kind of a sad existence for quite a while. But there were a lot of good times mixed into that, and a lot of good memories as well. And I think when I've done some of these videos, just talking about all the awful times, I can't deny that I wouldn't have done the things that I was doing if I wasn't having, or thinking at the time that I was having fun. Eventually it did not, but it was. Why does anybody go out to do these things? It's to let loose and take the edge off, and the only problem was I'd taken so much edges off. I was just basically I had no more edges left. I was a sponge. I was a SpongeBob. No edges on a sponge, right? And but I mean, I feel so much better, and I highly recommend it to anybody that's on the fence, that wants to that's thinking about doing what I did. It's not the easiest. It's nothing worthwhile in life is easy to do. I had to change all my habits and my just everything. And in the long run, it's definitely paid off. And I don't miss it at all. But at the same token, I'm not a curmudgeon. I don't tell people, hey, don't. I just say what my deal was, and that was that. So to wrap this up, we have about 7 minutes. When I started doing these things, what am I going to talk about for a minute and a half? And now it's like they just go on and on and on. I just want to say, I wish everybody, anybody that sees this might be another thing where I'm the only one that watches it, but wish everybody a happy, healthy, wealthy 2015. Follow your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you can't do what you aspire to do. Because this is America, and we live in the greatest country in the world, and you can do anything you damn well want. You just got to set your mind to it, and whether it's giving up drinking, whether it's losing 57, 58 pounds, whatever it is now, hey, if I can do it, anybody can. So on that inspirational note, I should be like the next Tony. Maybe that's my new his resolution. Be the Rosnell version of Tony Robbins. I got the hands. Tony Robbins has hands 3 feet long. Anyway. I'm just thinking about this scene in this movie with Jack Black. I forget what it was called. He goes, Tony Robbins got these huge hands. All right, enough about that, because then I'll go on for about 10 minutes about Jack Black and how much I love him. And now you don't need that. So Happy New Year. And again, as what's my catchphrase now? Oh, yeah. Adios. Adios, adios, adios. Adios and adios. There you go.